The Wisconsin Werewolf. The Wisconsin werewolf, also known as the Beast of Bray Road, is a humanoid wolf-like creature that was sighted multiple times during the 1990s near the towns of Delavan and Elkhorn in Wisconsin. Because of the numerous witnesses who have claimed to see this creature, the evidence supporting the Wisconsin werewolf is far greater than the evidence supporting almost any other werewolf legend. It is believed that the creature is responsible for numerous brutal animal mutilations that took place in the area around Bray Road. The creature targeted deers and livestock. It partially ate their remains, then removed specific organs from their carcasses. The Wisconsin werewolf is most often described by alleged witnesses as large, anywhere between 6 to 7 feet tall, with a humanoid-style body, covered in fur or hair, and with a head resembling a wolf or a bear. It is purported to have been seen moving on 2 legs and sometimes on 4 legs. It is believed that the first time the creature was ever sighted was in 1936. The most notable sightings of the Wisconsin werewolf took place in the 1980s. Several alleged witnesses reported that the beast had left long scratch marks on doors and trunks of their cars. One witness stated she hit something while crossing Bray Road. Upon exiting her vehicle to determine what she had hit, supposedly a large wolf-like creature with red eyes chased her back into her car, leaving claw marks in the rear passenger door. Sightings also have been reported during daylight hours, with several witnesses stating they observed an unusually large wolf-like creature running on all fours through cornfields. Reported sightings continue, most recently in February 2018 and July 2020, when alleged witnesses observed a large, hair-covered upright creature in Spring Prairie and Lyons, both in Walworth County. Indrid Cold. Also known as the Grinning or Smiling Man, Indrid Cold is a mysterious alien entity that was sighted several times in New Jersey during the mid-1960s. It is believed that Indrid can predict the future and speak telepathically. Most individuals who encountered Indrid described him as human-like in appearance, with a cartoonishly wide and long, eerie smile on his face. Indrid had a tendency to eerily smile at almost everyone that encountered him. It is believed that he still haunts West Virginia to this day. On December 15, 1967, American investigator John Keel reportedly received a phone call from Indrid Cold while he was on the Silver Bridge. Indrid told John Keel on the phone to run away, because a terrible disaster was about to happen. As John Keel escaped, the Silver Bridge collapsed, resulting in the deaths of 46 people. Indrid was reportedly sighted for the first time, just 1 month before the Silver Bridge incident happened. On the 1st of November, 1966, a salesman was on his way to his home when he noticed strange light in the distance. After he got closer to the source of the light, he found that it was actually a weird, lamp-looking, spacecraft-like vehicle. The door opened, and a man got out from the spacecraft, walking towards the salesman. The man spoke to the salesman telepathically, introducing his name as Indrid Cold. After the two had a conversation, where he said he was an alien from a distant planet and meant no harm to humans, he said that he will visit the salesman again. He then entered his spacecraft and disappeared. The salesman ended up contacting the police, trying to tell them the story, trying to convince them that it's real, but they didn't believe him. Fast forward a couple of weeks, and the salesman got interviewed by news outlets. After the interview, other people went forward and told their experiences with Indrid Cold as well. Some people described him as a 6-foot, bald humanoid creature that doesn't have any ears, nose, facial hair, or eyebrows. It is believed that Indrid has the ability to shapeshift and switch between 2 physical forms. Perhaps he shapeshifts into a normal-looking human to conceal his true alien identity at some times. That explains why some people said he didn't have any nose, ears, or hair, while others have said he looked just like any normal human being. While Indrid Cold was described to be utterly insane and psychopathic by some people, he never actually harmed anyone. In fact, some people even said that he was a non-malevolent alien who wants to help humans be safe by warning them of future disasters. Indrid Cold has been seen in connection with multiple UFO sightings. If Indrid is an extraterrestrial being, then he may have intentionally gone a bit overboard with the smile in order to appear friendly to humans. The Basajaun. The Basajaun, or Lord of the Woods, is a hairy and generally peaceful giant, originating from Basque and Navarre mythology. The Basajauns were thought to build megaliths, and keep the secret to various skills and technological advancements humans learned through trickery. People who saw the Basajaun described it as a huge humanoid, anywhere between 9 to 16 feet tall, covered in fur, and sporting a beard and long hair. The Basajaun also had a female counterpart, the Basajaun, which lacked the beard. The Basajauns were usually shepherds, often seen taking care of huge flocks of sheep, whistling and shouting to warn human shepherds of incoming storms or wolf packs, expecting a piece of bread in return, which would be collected while they slept. The Basajauns made use of their strength to build megaliths, dolmens, and cromlechs. They also knew agriculture, music, ironworking, carpentry, architecture, and similar technologies long before humans did. The Basajauns were believed to inhabit Atorn and Gorias forests in the Basque country and the Irati jungle in Navarre. No one knows if they still exist or not. The Mothman. The Mothman is a strange, flying, bird-like creature that has been sighted numerous times, most often before a disaster strikes the area of the sighting. It is described as tall, with large moth or bat-like wings, no neck, and large red glowing eyes. It is sometimes described as being human-like in shape, and sometimes bird-like. The Mothman was first sighted in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, from November 12, 1966, to December 15, 1967. It was said to have chased a couple's car, flying at speeds exceeding 10 miles per hour. It was seen and heard several other times during the next months, and was described similarly each time. Sightings continued until the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge in the area. After that, the Mothman mysteriously disappeared. The Mothman has been sighted many times since then in other places around the globe, always before a catastrophic and destructive disaster strikes. There are a few theories on what Mothman really is. Some suggest that it is a paranormal creature, such as an alien or demon. Some people even say that Indrid Cold and Mothman are the same creature, or that both of them are related somehow. Others say it is simply a misidentified or unknown species of bird. The Dover Demon. The Dover Demon is a small humanoid alien-like creature that was reported in Dover, Massachusetts. It was the subject of an intensive scare during the 1970s, when multiple witnesses came forward with their sightings. The Dover Demon is described as looking sort of like the grey variety of alien, except that it has rosy tan-colored skin instead. The Dover Demon has a large head on a small, stick-like body. It can be bipedal, but it often travels on all fours or switches back and forth between the two modes of locomotion. It has eyes that glow, usually orange, or sometimes green. It does not seem to wear any clothing, and unlike the Greys, the Dover Demon does not seem to be associated with any UFOs. It just wanders around on its own. The strange tale begins at 10:32 p.m. on April 21st, as three 17-year-olds were driving north on Farm Street. The boy behind the wheel spotted something creeping along a wall of loose stones on the left side of the road. At first he thought it was just a dog or a cat, until his headlights shined on it and he realized it's nothing he's ever seen before. The figure slowly turns its head and stares into the light, its two large, round, glassy, lidless eyes shining brightly like two orange marbles. Except for its oversized head, the creature is thin, with long spindly arms and legs, and large hands and feet. The skin is hairless and peach-colored and appears to have a rough texture. Standing no more than 3 to 4 feet tall, the figure is shaped like a baby's body with long arms and legs. It had been making its way along the wall when the car lights surprised it. Unfortunately, neither of the two other companions saw the creature. The sighting only lasted a few seconds and, before the boy behind the wheel could speak, the creature left the scene. The boy dropped his friends off and went to his home. Visibly upset, he walked through the door and his father asked him if something was wrong. The boy relates the story and later sketches what he's seen. Cryptozoologists seldom show interest in the Dover Demon. Mainstream cryptozoologists are rarely willing to seriously investigate humanoids other than hairy humanoids. It seems that sightings only happen during a short time period, with most claiming that sightings have now ceased, so the Dover Demon does not seem to be a pressing matter. If the creature exists, then it seems that it is introverted and reclusive by nature, with no intent to harm humans. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, hit the like button, and stay tuned for more videos in the near future. Thank you for watching.